First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
Yo, what you want, low, man?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
I'm about to show you, man.
Check hot, 61, matchbox right.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Second and 5 now. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Now Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
Let me go ahead
and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Goff in the offense with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle made by Eric Murray. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Check one out.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Let's go.
A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Yeah.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
That's mine.
To throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that.
Hey,
A diving
keep playing with me, Summers.
Big yardage there for the Browns. 18.
Get out of
One
that.
play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Mayfield to throw it.
Hot grits, pick him up, tip drill. Let's go.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Throw the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he
Late on
goes
the fucking
down.
pivot. I was late on the
Wilson
fucking pivot.
gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13
Hey,
yards,
good D,
and it's
fellas.
also 4th down now. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Good fucking play.
Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute
Probably
drill.
gonna play tomorrow though. They've been looking for him.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
I always have myself in a good position to win, win the hand. And sometimes you still lose no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying? So, I keep that in mind.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
So that's why I've been winning most of it.
Mayfield looks to throw.
If I don't win, I'm coming
This
in
pass complete to Higgins.
Still sometimes
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
First down, Mayfield.
Yeah.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Samson Abuka. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Mayfield down. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone.
Stop fucking with that man, Sully.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Third and long for Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah.
And this is caught for Browns. Touchdown by Landry.
Bruh, the game, you know what?
47
cool,
yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
You better not say shit. It's all G. Let's go.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on any.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Yeah. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
It's cool.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Browns drive about to get started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because it really may be one.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's see, there you go. There you go.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Shit, they already are, man. They think Shoshot a sweet lick.
Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Nah, Walter instigated. Endo be instigating them too.
Mayfield now from the 50. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. midfield to throw for it on fourth. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's gone. Past the 20, and Woods has it complete. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods,
give him a buck, show shot.
50 yards, and the Rams have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Hey, I was like, don't put my name in that shit. So shot ain't going nowhere. Not for that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You trying me. You trying me. It ain't going to work out for you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Don't you tell it.
Set. 180. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got regular. 58.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And that's going to be caught for Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
And a big one loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Let's go.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing. Mayfield going deep here for Landry. They got his man complete.
Bruh.
And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Wise man, do it. He should have had the sack.
Play there for the Browns.
He should have had the pick.
45 yards.
Y'all like that shit, Sellers. Good play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. John Johnson with the INT. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
We're good. We're good. 14. 14.
From the 24, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
17.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And the pressure gets to him again. Joe Schobert providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Come on,
Here's
niggas,
Johnny
tighten up.
Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here.
Nah, not yet, Sellers.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up
Pick him up. Let's go. That shit don't belong to him. That's my shit, Southern. That's mine. That shit don't belong to you.
Continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
We go, 76, 76.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Goff. Oh, a scrap for the
Get off me, little nigga. Get off me. Let's go.
Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods.
You too light in the ass over there.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Blue draw Corker.
Again, Goff. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And again, it's Chubb.
Oh, get over there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A toss play to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Stand up, defense. Stand
so
up,
statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, yeah, we on that.
That's caught at the 25.
Brilliant.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Okay.
Rashard Higgins
Jalen Ramsey
with
too,
his
huh?
second
Okay.
touchdown
Noted.
of the afternoon. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Goff now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Check 3, check 3. Listen.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, you see what it is? Let's go.
Now Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short.
You see what this
nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Throw a dot right here, Sully.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular.
Mayfield to throw it.
Oh, that's mine.
And he finds Seals Jones complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
You're supposed to get that.
Mayfield now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Say. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Back, Shoshot.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
I ain't tripping. You about to get your field goal and get the fuck out of my face, man.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, do that. There we go.
Hey, watch the lane. Watch twist.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku. 32 yards as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead.
What you want?
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, stick with your offense, Shoshot. You got plenty of time there, man. Stick with your fucking offense, bro.
Goff. He'll get this with a cuff complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
That was touchdown.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Goff. He gets it to Cooks. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Now it's Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
I ain't gonna need it.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Goff now to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Let's go.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this?
TikTok,
but
man.
The risk is probably
TikTok.
Run the clock
like you making
out,
a fucking
get to
video over there,
overtime,
huh?
and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Like you making a video of this ass whip.
Mayfield to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Landry that time, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Tie tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted.
Now y'all want
Picked
to
off by
get
John
that
Johnson. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us
y'all
how
let
this
him
goes.
get away with that bullshit
Okay,
earlier.
so
That
in the
nigga went to church
past,
this week.
we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no
Probably
longer.
need to go tomorrow.
Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown,
Get my
they
ball,
win the
let me
game.
end this
If they
shit.
kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins
Stick
the
with
game.
your same
So we're
offensive
right back
game
where we
plan,
started.
Shot.
All even
Let's
as the
go.
kicks away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
He's got a man, complete. That one good for 37 yards.
that was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a
Stick with your
single
game
high
plan.
safety. So
Stick
you
with
know
your
if you throw the
motherfucking
ball to the
game
outside
plan.
part of the
That's a
field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Switch gears. He's checking. Shell.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, QB, come on. Check 2 for 1.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 36.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Called it up a lane for the walks in the park. I just want to play my part. Let's go.
Here's Gurley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's coming.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Christian Kirksey in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. He's
Get my motherfucking
and
bread.
he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Right there, 56. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 36. Watch the safety creep. Shit. Ric Flair.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the run. Go.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal.
Value 3. Tighten up. Check. Hey, lift.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime.
Hey, good game. So let's play the
Zuerlein's
hard
kick
out.
is up and through.
You know what I'm saying?
And
You
they
left
will
it all
break
on the
our
field.
tie
Man.
and give them a 3-point lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is